joy at this time for me to introduce to you Dr. Judy Larson. What a treat. She is in her second year at Westmont College. She's the holder of the R. Anthony Askew Chair in Art. She directs the Reynolds Gallery and will guide our move into the Adams Center for the Visual Arts. And if you would just turn around and look briefly, that is the location of the Adams Center for the Visual Arts. And 1 year from now, that facility should be either finished or nearly finished. And we'll be planning to move into that and then open officially in January of 2011 as we start classes and just begin to fill it with all kinds of exhibitions. Judy comes with just incredible credentials. Before coming to Westmont, she was the director of the National Museum of Women in the Arts in Washington, D.C. She's also worked at the Taubman Museum of Art, the Grunwald Center for the Graphic Arts, Los Angeles County Museum of Art, and most importantly, served for 1 year at Santa Barbara Museum of Art in 1980, which is also the one period in my life when I was in Santa Barbara at Westmont College. So it would be fun to figure out if we ever overlapped. More than anything, Judy brings just a total commitment to excellence. And her preparation, undergraduate and master's degree from UCLA, her PhD from Emory University, just stalwart degrees that really push us to pursue all that God wants us to do through the arts of Westmont. Judy, thank you. We look forward to hearing from you.
Well, it's a real pleasure to be here. As you heard, I've just started my second year, and I like to say, what a first year Westmont gave me. I rent a house from Westmont, so I'm right on the border of the campus, and the tea fire was a lovely welcome. Luckily, it didn't go anywhere near the art part, but wow, that was something to survive. And then we get hit a second time with the fire. But also, what a great time to be here as we are building this fabulous facility. Now, I like to say the best view of it is on the second floor of the library. So if you have a chance to get to the second floor, that's where you can really see how exciting it is. We have these pictures out here, and they're probably getting a little bit of reflection, but come look at it afterwards, because this is really going to take the Westmont art scene to a whole new level, not only with the gallery, which we're hoping we can really operate as a museum, and the difference there, I see a gallery is for viewing artwork. A museum really is a place where you interpret artwork, and as a college, that's the business we want to be in. So we'll be 4 times the size that we are in the Reynolds Gallery right now, and able to borrow wonderful exhibitions, to organize our own exhibitions, publish catalogs. It really is going to be an exciting journey. My vision in that space is to establish a reputation for quality and innovative exhibitions and for programming, to build a collection that will have a national reputation. You may or may not know that Westmont has a small collection, mainly gifts from alums and from friends, but there's never really been a focus or a thread that really ties it all together. We recently applied for and got a grant from the Institute of Museum and Library Services. This is a national federal money, $113,000. This will allow us to catalog the collection so we know where we are. And from there we can see what we will do going forward in terms of building a wonderful collection. Westmont alums Dwayne and Faith Perry have bequested an old master print collection to Westmont. It's about 900 prints strong right now, and they're just getting started. So that's going to be a fun thing. We're already working with them. They've lent prints from their collection, and we've done exhibitions and hope to do more in the future. My goal is to really interpret the objects of human creativity with a focus on how art can goad and inspire us. And that we would be able to advance scholarship in art history, anthropology, archaeology, and other cross-disciplinary fields where the arts serve as a visual expression. My graduate work was in an interdisciplinary department, and I do think it is so critical that the arts cross over all the boundaries on campus and really sort of goad that creativity that is inspiring that spark throughout our faculty and certainly in our students. Our students will always be the first level of importance for the museum, but beyond that, we are in such a wonderful and vibrant arts community here in Santa Barbara, and specifically in Montecito. I always like to say as I drive around these wonderful houses and peek through those gates, I as a museum person think, what's hanging on the walls in those houses? And so this will be a great way to make friends with our neighbors by offering just like a gem of a museum where people can come to our museum and always expect to have a great experience, to see wonderful art, a full range, from international artists to historic art, contemporary art. I want to expose Westmont students to contemporary art and really get them grounded in art of our time. I think that is so critically important. We currently serve, we figure about 1/3 of Westmont students will take some kind of art course in the 4 years they're here. Now that's not bad, but I think we could do so much better. And I think with this state-of-the-art facility, we're going to attract students to come to Westmont because the art program here is so good and the museum is just doing great things. We just declared an art history major, and we can proudly boast that a couple of our graduates last year went on to national prestigious degrees, and so we already have the makings for really expanding our reach. But above all, what you can do for us is visit us often. Be there for the art opening and support us in every way. I think we're just launching a wonderful journey. These buildings here are designed in a very environmentally friendly way. We have a silver LED rating, which is a little hard to do for a museum, but we're very proud of that. The studio space and the museum are both state-of-the-art. I feel like this is going to really take us to a whole new level here at Westmont, and I'm excited to be part of the journey. So thank you. I look forward to talking to as many of you as I can, and it is such a pleasure to be here. Thanks a lot.